And we're back. Welcome back, audience, to
Yes.
Is the Juice Worth the Squeeze? I'm Jim,
Kyle.
and we've got some BTEC in front of us. Buffalo Trace Antique Collection comes out once a year, usually around Thanksgiving, and it's about as hard to get as Pappy.
Oh, say that twice.
So what we have here tonight is the three of the higher proofs.
Yep.
Everything on the table here is over 120. I know that.
Yeah.
We have Thomas H. Handy, which is a Sazerac. George T. Stagg. William LaRue Weller.
Yep.
Well,
3 out of 5, and soon to be 6.
Right, we're missing
Yeah.
the Eagle Rare 17 and
Yep.
the Sazerac 18.
We both have.
We've had them.
We've had them, so we can discuss them as we drink these, right? So, the 6th one, I guess, is the new E.H. Taylor.
Yeah, and from our understanding, it'll be pretty much like the barrel proof, but a higher age statement.
I hope so.
I mean, that's
Because if you're just going to produce a barrel proof for E.H. Taylor, that's not going to...
going to be no different than what they've been selling.
Right, so they need to age statement that. Hopefully it's like 15, 16 years. Get it up there a little bit to, go with the lineup, I should say, right? So let's get into it,
Yeah,
though.
let's start with the baby. This one's 6
Ooh.
years.
Handy, 6 years. One of my favorites, though, because we've pre-poured these late last year. I hate to say it, George T. Stagg took the first, Handy was second, and William Weller, it was third. But you know what stole the show was that Elijah Craig you had.
Right, and I wasn't even supposed
Part
to
of
be
this, I know. You just decided to open up on us, and it
was a birthday gift to myself.
Guys,
And-
it did steal the show. I'm not.
And I think we got together to watch the Tennessee Volunteers lose to the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Was it?
So my Vols didn't show up that night. And I said Vols, not balls.
Balls. Hey, who's listening?
These are just so enjoyable. I mean, extremely hard to get. You have to know somebody.
Especially around here. If you don't know a person, have a hookup, you're not getting these around here. I just put it that way. That it is that hard around our parts to get these.
And I believe we're one of the higher distributed areas.
Which is odd, right? Because we can't get them.
It just goes to show you that we have a lot of bourbon drinkers in our area.
Well, one of our local liquor stores has this stuff going for
It's still sitting on the shelf from like 3-4 years ago.
$2,400 though.
Yeah.
Like per bottle. I mean, I'm not even joking. It's $2,400 per bottle, and they still can't sell them. It's. I wish they would lower it down to at least below.
Below secondary?
It probably would sell. They're still collecting dust.
Mm-hmm.
We know what one we're talking about too. So.
Yep, the closest one to the house.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right, so I'm getting a ton of oak barrel character out of this, even for only being 6 years. It's so present. Getting some toffee, the rye spice.
The rye, the toffee.
This is a rye. And
Smooth.
you could say unfortunately, you can say fortunately. This is one of the easier of the 5 to actually acquire because of its lower
Secondary.
lower
Secondary's slower.
secondary.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
when my wife actually got me this bottle,
Whew. Good wife you got, man.
she didn't realize she signed up for a raffle, and she goes, "I got an email. Is this for you?"
Oh, wow.
And I believe we had Eagle Rare 17 was our first choice. And they said, well, you're going to get Handy. And I think it's because they didn't recognize the name in the store system.
Wow.
So stores will, up by us, will ask you for your preference, and then you're still going to get whatever you're going to get.
So we're coming at a fine 127.2 on this. It doesn't taste like it though.
No, it's got a great hug.
This is well below 127 as far as tasting wise. I'm thinking like 100 to 110. I mean, in that range.
I think it goes high as like 115-ish.
It's a great. I'd rather have this bottle.
And this little tag on it.
Yeah.
This didn't come on the bottle. My brother went to the Sazerac house in New Orleans, and he brought me that back. I said, well,
Nice.
that's where it's going.
Nice. Thomas Handy is a gem, guys. What do we retail? What, 180?
Retail on all these is between 150 to 180.
And then secondary, I think this one's the lowest out of all of them, right? What are we, about 700, 800?
4 to 5.
Oh, 4 to 5 on the Thomas. See, that's a steal. 18 year for 400, 450.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I mean, that's a steal.
And while I'm thinking about it, please like, subscribe, comment, share. We have a new microphone, so we're trying to get this sound system down.
Yeah.
And if this doesn't work, it may be a camera issue. We don't know.
We might have to go back to original. Oh, well.
So let's hit the stag.
Oh, you want to go stag first, huh?
Well, do you or don't? What do you?
Yeah, we'll go stag. We'll go stag first. Go stag.
I'm just going in order of.
I know, but you know how I feel about stag.
There's more in the bottle. So, funny fact.
Yeah.
Mr. Stag.
Look
Got
at
him here
that.
on the shirt.
Yeah.
Me and him actually share a birthday.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Wow.
So, I think
We'll keep it PG for now.
George C. Stagg, every time I get it, or what used to be called Stagg Jr., it's like it's meant to be. Because every time I've opened one of those bottles, it's probably one of the best bourbons that ever hit my lips.
I know during our tasting, this was the best bottle that hit our lips. So, has it gotten better?
So I get a ton more oak off of the Handy than I do off the Stagg.
I get more heat off the Stag than Handy. You can smell it right off the bat, but wow,
This is,
guys, this is fantastic.
it is. But I'm getting,
It's hard to put a note on it though.
I'm getting the char from the barrel, obviously the oak character, the vanilla from the oak. I want to say salted caramel, but like the salt is so minuscule that you may not even get it.
Slightly salted.
So you do get it.
Yeah, a little bit, right? And then you get the caramel on the back end.
Yeah, and it's not like just a regular caramel. It's like a caramel apple.
You finish with a little
without
heat.
the apple.
You finish with the heat,
Mm-hmm.
and the heat is just nice. It doesn't burn.
It's a medium-
It is
medium
just a
finish on it.
fresh coming down. It is
Yeah.
beautiful. Out of George C. Stagg. This is great.
So this is actually a 2023 bottle. We have not had a 2024.
No, we haven't. Little hug on the glass.
Our friends at Buffalo Trace sure know what they're doing.
Oh God, this is. I know this was one of our favorite bottles last time we tasted. So I mean, it is. I don't think nothing changed. I really don't.
And the reason that you're seeing this bottle gone so much, because the other two are pretty even.
Yeah.
That bottle was
Pass it around.
brought to a party.
Yep.
And it was gifted to you.
It
for
was
hosting the
gifted.
party.
Yeah, it was gifted. Yeah. Blown away about it. I mean, oh my God.
So that's why there's so much more missing out of that.
It was left here, and we celebrate big things here, and let's put it this way: we celebrated a lot lately, right? So that's why there's a lot missing out of the Weller, but I think if we celebrate with all of them, I think they'd be about the same,
Oh yeah,
you know. But
yeah. In fact, the person that brought the Weller,
oh man,
I've gone to some dinners that he's hosted.
Yep.
On a farm, and he's had the whole BTAC lineup. And at the end of the night, there's all about 2-3 ounces left in each bottle. So we'll get together and finish them.
that's always a great party, though. Can't deny that. Stag is one of my favorites out of the 3 that we have sitting here. Now, I just recently had the ER-17 at a recent party hosted by your buddy. So, it was one of my favorites, to be honest with you. But we don't have it here. But this Weller, I think he placed 3rd in our lineup that night.
It did. So now that you just recently had Weller Single Barrel, I want to know your thoughts between the two. When we get
I'm gonna have to taste it first, and
Right.
I'll let you know. But that taste for the single barrel is still back there because I never had it prior to that
Mhm.
party. So it oh my god, I don't know. We're gonna have to gotta finish it. We gotta go. I'm trying to savor George C. Stagg, guys. It's one of my favorite pours right now.
So I was introduced to William LaRue Weller quite a while ago,
Yeah.
probably 2018, 2019-ish. And when I had it that night, I had it against the other 4,
Yep.
and that was my favorite pour,
The Weller.
the Weller.
What year?
I want to say it was like 2018, 2019.
That's so. I guess a year determines.
Yes, every year
It's
these
different.
batches are different.
Yeah.
And preference. I mean, you look at Fred Minnick's top 100.
Yep.
Stag was up there.
Yep.
I don't think anything else was.
Or wasn't. It's hit and miss.
It is.
It really is, guys. We talk about BTAC as being the,
The elite.
the elite, but depends on what year you get.
It does.
So I mean, you got to taste them. This is 24.
Now this is, to me, is the smoothest one so far.
Wow. Really?
It is. I'm getting butterscotch candies. The oak is there. It's not exactly hidden in the background, but it complements the butterscotch well.
Out of tonight, this is the smoothest.
Told you. These things change.
What the? I don't know, guys. This it used to be one. Is it 1, 2, 3?
Mm-hmm. And now I'm thinking the way
I'm thinking Weller.
it's going.
I know Weller Stag Handy tonight. Super smooth.
Yeah, this is the dessert.
My God.
You've heard us talk about Rio and Havana. This is the BTAC version of non-adjuncted.
Listen, this is so smooth right now compared to Stag and Handy. I take Weller Stag Handy tonight. Previously it was Stag Handy Weller.
It was
What was that? Late last year?
6 months ago.
Ugh. God, that's so good. It's amazing what error can do to bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
guys, I'm serious. When I talk about this, let it air out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Don't open the bottle and kill it on a weekend.
Let it air. Let it sit for a minute. This has been Thanksgiving here.
Yep.
We
Around New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, same thing.
Yep.
Thanksgiving, New Year's Day, and I mean same thing. So 2 months apart. I'm sorry, man. That
It's really a month apart.
I know, but that WLW just
I know.
holy cow! What happened? We were on the fence. It was this.
Okay, so now that you've had this today,
Oh, it's single barrel. That's right. I'll take the Weller.
the
Right here.
WLW.
Yep.
I agree.
But that single barrel's not far behind. I hate to say it. It's not. We've had it bottle. God, I hate to say this, guys. I take the WLW.
Don't hate. It's your opinion right now.
It is, but
But don't shoot us when you go and buy it and then you try the others and you say,
I know,
You lied to me.
I know.
"Pallets?"
I'm going WLW. George C. Stagg tonight, Handy tonight. Previous nights, it's been George C. Stagg, Handy, WLW. I mean, that is my call for tonight.
So,
That WLW just aged right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but
so
it
now
did.
that you've given your order,
Yep.
what are your thoughts on your value? Is it worth everything on the table is worth?
Listen,
part,
I
right?
wouldn't pay
I'd buy it at
secondary for
MSRP.
WLW right now. I would not pay the prices for W.
No, because you can get 2 stacks for that price.
Absolutely, and that is, I think, overall, is going to be far superiority to the WLW.
Guess what? You could actually get all these bottles for 50 cents a ticket right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Rafflesforhope.com.
Raffles for Hopes. Yeah.
They've got the BTEC lineup on there.
Yeah, I did. I actually put $20 in on it this year, like every year. But I support that cause because it's a good cause, right? It's
Beats the
feeding the
needy.
needs, and you know what, guys, go ahead and subscribe, purchase some tickets. 50 cents, I think, believe right now,
Yeah,
right?
currently, I think until the holiday.
50 cents a ticket. I spent $200, got $100, got a secondary bottle off that. So, I mean, hey, you never know. Your ticket can be pulled. So,
You can't win if you don't try.
it's a great cause, guys. Just
Right.
go ahead. I mean, $100. We spend that. I hate to say this. We spend this shit in bourbon every damn year, every damn day. Just go ahead, $100. Just do it.
I
Hey,
agree.
sorry. It
I
is
mean-
what it is.
It's a great way to get your hands on any of these bottles.
$100. It goes feeds the needy. If you don't win, so what? You just, you fed people.
So, I believe this was around 450-ish,
Yep.
around 700 to 800.
Yep.
I think this is 15 to 1700.
Which, hey, I'm gonna go right now. I don't know why this is 15, 17.
Just limited amount of bottles.
I understand that, but this should be about under 1,000. I'm okay with these two, but this should be under 1,000. My personal opinion right now, WLW did take the night tonight. I think it was better than the other two, but you know what? More air happens.
And I think we're about 4.5, 5 months away from seeing the next release.
Hopefully,
So-
get try it. So
We would love to just get samples.
samples is good.
We can put those on video and tell you how it is when we initially taste it. 'Cause
Yep.
obviously, if we did this video 6 months ago, we have different results.
Oh, 100%. I would have put this 6 months ago.
Yep.
I know you agree. So.
If you are going to be down in the
Oh, hold on. ER 17 and the one we didn't taste, SAS 18. I know we both had.
We've had them.
Where would you put them? Real quick. Well, hold on, guys. Real quick. Where would you put them?
I mean, after tonight,
Yep.
I think this is 4th, and SAS 18 is 5th.
You still taking first two, 1, 2?
1, 2, Eagle Rare.
Ooh.
Like Eagle Rare is a toss-up between that and 2 and 3.
We're gonna be different tonight. We're gonna be WLW, 17, Stag, Handy, and then the last.
Yeah, it's a toss-up for me between the 17 and the Stag, because sometimes it just hits you like the Weller does, and sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah, Eagle Rare was good the other night when I had it, so I have to put it in front of the tonight.
Maybe we'll try to get the other 2 bottles and do another.
Yeah, another
part 2.
BTAC. Yeah, maybe the newer versions of.
Well, I'd love to get my hands on the new stuff.
Won't we all?
Quick update though, if you are in the Buffalo Trace area in the next week or so,
12's going.
I think they're supposed to have a special release they're predicting on the 8th, which is Tuesday.
12 has been going like crazy at Buffalo Trace.
They've had it again, I saw yesterday.
Today too.
Okay.
So,
Is
guys,
is it an afternoon thing?
I don't know what if it's morning or afternoon, but I do know it is being served to you guys.
Because I have noticed that if it's a special release, 9 times out of 10 it's not first thing in the morning. It's around lunchtime.
I was gonna actually text you and be like, "Hey, I know you're going soon. Go to Buffalo Trace.
I'm planning on it, and
Hopefully you get a 12,
I did hear Tuesdays are the day that they usually drop
and you're
the
supposed to
cool
be there.
bottles, and that's
Yep.
the day I'm heading
Yep.
down. So,
I
and
would go.
I may actually head down early and go to Bardstown first, and then hit Frankfurt.
I think Frankfurt Denver sound. I don't know.
I don't know. I've got 2 to 3 I'm going to hit in Bardstown.
Listen.
already.
Any of them's good, but 12. I don't. You're a 12. I don't know. I seen it posted today. They got a lot of on the show.
I got to get one for our buddy if they do have it.
2, 3, 4.
Limit 1, man.
Hey, bring your wife and kids.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight.
Yeah.
Please, like I said, like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know how the sound sounds on your end, because I've watched it and I know I've got to turn it up a little on the receiver.
Yep.
So we're trying to get this figured out. I'm not.
On a side note, Weller 12, July 4th. We said
we don't have 100 subscribers. We're still sitting at 30, and we thank you, the 30 that are actually subscribed.
do we not just offer it to 30? I think so.
I think we'll talk about it in our next video.
Yeah, we will. But you know what, guys? I think I'm feeling generous on the 30th. On July 4th. My birthday's July 5th. I'm feeling generous. We'll talk about it. But hey, guys, Raffles for Hope. Go there. Subscribe. Buy some tickets. You can win some right here.
This is one of the nice sets they have. They also have all the Pappies individually.
They do. Oh my God! I restock your bar.
Yes.
It was ridiculous
Like
this
6,
year.
7 bottles.
This
And
year was ridiculous. So, the 50 cents. Come on, guys. $20, $50, $100.
skip that little trip through McDonald's and throw it towards the
Yeah,
bottles.
exactly. Just help them out. Let's go.
Tell your kids they don't need to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
We're feeding the needy. All right. Take care.
Yep.